Hey everyone, and welcome to the newest episode of my Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke. If you have been enjoying the series so far, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It's very much appreciated, and I really do appreciate everyone who is watching the videos and supporting the channel, so thank you very much. In the last episode, we made it here to Slateport. We had a quick look around everywhere. Had to defeat Team Aqua again to get ourselves to Captain Stern to deliver the Devon goods finally, and met Archie for the first time, who we've not battled this time, but we know that's coming, don't we? Also, we went and did the battle tent, which was terrible. We had a really bad time with the Shroomish. That was just, it was so annoying, and I had nothing to that I could defeat it with, and it just whittled me down. So that was it was a bad end to the video, but yeah, no new encounters or anything, but we got some good levels. In between the episodes, I have made a decision. Well, I've made a couple of decisions actually. First decision I've made is, it's been in the back of my mind for a while now, but I finally made the decision to go with Stardust. Now, reason being, I just feel like it's been in the back of my mind for a while. I quite like Lanoon. I think he's a decent Pokemon, and you know, I think why not just put him on? You know, he's got Headbutt, which is 70 power stab move as well for Stardust. So when he evolves, that'll be doing some good damage for us, some good neutral damage, which we don't really have a lot of the time. You know, we don't really have any neutral moves that we can just put up against anyone. We have to be really careful at the minute with who we're putting out, because Skypant and Tablet really only have Bite, which isn't that good. Brendan's got Mega Drain, which only got 10 PP, and it's pretty much all he's got. So I feel like Stardust could be a good addition to the team actually, and he's been sat there all this time while I've been pondering it, and I've finally made a decision to go with it. So yeah, I think it should be a good choice, a good addition to the team. Also, in between episodes, I've thought I'll explore cities and towns and everything, and other areas, but I'm not going to go into too much detail with everything like I normally would if it was a normal playthrough. Like, I know I've been doing it in this episode, in this series, sorry, but I'll probably cut it down. You know, it's all the NPCs and all this sort of stuff. I probably won't be exploring and talking to exploring as many things as well, because this is just purely a Nuzlocke. This is just me seeing if I can beat the game in, you know, my own Nuzlocke rules, and that's it really. There's not, you know, there won't be any post game, there won't be any like side legendaries or anything like that, because eventually it's a while away yet, but I will be doing a proper Emerald playthrough, which I will be exploring the entire map and trying to get all the legendaries and do the post game stuff and all that sort of stuff, and exploring everything there is in the game, like I would on a normal playthrough, like my Pokemon Red playthrough. So I'm not going to do it now because it makes the episodes longer, but also if I'm going to do it anyway in a normal playthrough, there's no point in doing it twice. But like I say, it's a long way away yet, that is, so hopefully by the time I get around to doing it, it will still be fresh. So yeah, that's basically it for now. Let's get on with it, because in this episode, no, I've not actually said, we're going to make our way to Mauville. We've got quite a few trainers to fight. We've got some new encounters to get. Yeah, and we've got a rival fight coming up. We'll get to Mauville, see where we are, and go from there, because the episodes have been quite long, so I want to try and keep them to the... I know I've been talking a lot already in this intro. It's nearly 5 minutes in. I've already been talking a lot. But I want to keep them as close to like an hour as if I can. Then we're going over that. So we'll get to Mauville, see where we are, and then go from there. But we didn't go in here last time. I just want to see what there is in here. You looking for a ship? I'm sorry, the ferry service... Okay, so there's no... ferry service. I didn't know if there was anything in there to look at, but there isn't. Yeah, I will talk to a lot of people just in case there's anything that I missed, but I'll probably just like gloss over a lot of it instead of just going through it in detail. Just because, like I say, this is purely Nuzlocke. This is not like a walkthrough. And I know I don't really do walkthroughs anyway, but it's not me trying to show everything in the game. Beeline from Mauville or on cycling road, or take the low road. We're going to take the low road because 1, we don't have a bike, and 2, we have a new encounter available to us on Route 110. I think it doesn't really matter which patch of grass you go to, so I'm going to go to this one and see what we get. We get an Oddish. Okay. I mean, what am I supposed to say about an Oddish? You know, it's not very exciting. But to be honest, I think Vileplume it's not a bad Pokemon. It's all right, and if Brendan would please hit a Stun Spore, that would be great. But I don't want to think that we're going to lose Brendan. I don't, because obviously I like Brendan. Breloom will be a very good addition to the team, and he does evolve fairly soon, which we need actually. He'll be very good. I think he'll be all right for Watson. To be fair, he might not be he's not going to be as good as Kit would have been, but it'll be pretty good. So that's also, sorry, while I'm thinking about it, that's also a reason why I put Stardust in, because he may fare better against Watson than what we've got now, because at the minute we've literally just got Brendan. The other guys can't really do anything in that gym. So at least we've got a good, Linoon's a pretty decent Pokemon attack wise, so it will be doing some decent damage in that and actually be a help. So that's another reason why I put him in there. But yeah, Oddish could be alright for us in the event that we do end up losing Brendan. Don't want to think that's going to happen, but you got to think of the positives sometimes of catching these Pokemon. Oddish is never. I don't think I've ever used the Oddish line at all. I may have done very early on in like playing Red and Blue, or Red because it was in Red, but other than that, probably not. Anyway, Oddish is the weed Pokemon. This Pokemon grows by absorbing moonlight. During the daytime, it buries itself in the ground, leaving only its leaves exposed to avoid detection by its enemies. It didn't avoid detection this time. So we've got a nickname, and just while I've been talking about Oddish there, we're going to call him. It's not fair on him, but it's always been called. It's going to be called Backup, because it just come to me then. He's basically a backup for Shroomish, so we're going to heal. We're going to box Oddish, and plus also it's a backup for Nincada as well. For some reason, if we have to do sacrifice Nincada, which I don't potentially want to think that we're going to have to do, but we may have to do it. Then it's a good Pokemon to use Cut, so there's that. So yeah, not all bad, but it's not like exciting, I think Electrite would have been good. I'm sure you can catch Electrite there, but you never know. Could come in handy. Could come in handy against Watson. You never know if we, something else that resists electric. So we'll see. Anyway, we've got what I'm going to do actually while I'm thinking about it. Just because I was just quickly looking there and noticed that no one's holding anything apart from the Miracle Seed on Brendan. We're going to give some Oran Berries out because after we lost Kip, I'm very cautious about this now. So I want to give these out because if I get caught napping at some point, it's going to ruin me. Anyway, Prof Birch is here. What's he got to say? Oh, Magpie, imagine seeing you here. And where might maybe? She's not with me. Oh, I see. You two are running separately. Well, that's fine. Oh yes, I heard that your Pokénav had the match core system installed. Well then, I should register you in my Pokénav as well. That way, even when we're apart, I can rate your Pokédex anytime. We don't mind having Prof Birch in. He's a good guy. Magpie, Please keep an eye out for me. Well, I'd better be going. See you later, Magpie. So why did he come down here? Did he come down here looking for me, realise I wasn't with her, and then just immediately went back where he came from? Why didn't he just carry on down here like he was doing? He's just come down here and thought, oh, you're not with her. Oh, I'll give up going that way then. Bye. So we've got Route 10, Route 103. We've done our encounter route for Route 103, and there's no grass anyway in this part of Route 103. I keep checking to make sure I've got the right Pokemon that I want. I know what these guys have got, and I'm trying to think whether I'm picking the right Pokemon. Do you know what? No, because I want Brendan and Stardust, the two Pokemon I want to evolve soon. They do evolve soon, and I want it to happen. Why has he got the girl music thing? I don't know. Anyway, these Pokefans, everyone probably knows what these guys have got. The Plusle and Minun. Very, very annoying fight. Regard whether it's this one or a different one, whichever fights these guys are in, they're annoying. They're not very good Pokemon, but just so annoying. Like, they've got Thunder Wave, which is very annoying. They were like Growl or whatever. That's all they really got. Helping Hand. I mean, I don't even know if these guys have got any attacking moves, to be honest. They're just basically there to annoy us. Anyway, as you can see already, Stardust is doing some good damage as a Zigzagoon. I can't remember what nature he has. I might have to check on that just to see what his stats are boosted. But look at that stab headbutt already, doing some good damage. So I think he's going to be a really good addition. Like I say, to hit these sorts of Pokemon, well, a lot of Pokemon for neutral damage is always good, and to get stabbed with it as well, it could get us out of a lot of jams, to be honest. So, because we've not been doing a lot of damage with the attacks that we've got. I mean, look at Brendan. Mega Drain is not really doing anything, and that's Stab and Miracle Seed boosted. So, it's got Quick Attack. So they've got Quick Attack. So I've been proven wrong there. So, yeah. I think it was about time. It's been in the back of my mind for a little bit. I know I've been talking about it, but I'm glad I've made the choice now to go with him. Let's just hope he sticks around, because I know we've got May to come soon, and that fight is always, it's notorious. It's very infamous for being able to ruin runs. So hopefully it doesn't come to, we don't get the same fate as other people, and myself included. I've struggled with that fight as well in the past. So Tackle probably does just as much there. So hopefully Stardust helps us with that. I mean, not having Kip is not good, but her Grovyle doesn't have anything. Not much it can do to us now. So I'm not saying it's a good thing we've lost Kip, obviously, but look, get a lot of money out of that. Oh, what? I don't. No. I don't want to fight you again. No, I won't be doing that. So that was a waste of time. I want to heal again because PP is running low. I know I've got healing items I will use eventually. I just don't want to, because we've got quite a few trainers to fight. We've got this Route 103, and then there is a few on Route 110 as well, and also the Trick Room. So, which we'll be doing. I'll be doing the. So you got the 3 steps to the right and 2 up. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 1. That's right. But we will come back to that. We'll do this first. We'll do these guys first. I'm going to switch to Stardust because these tend to have like grass types, like Oddish, Shroomish, stuff like that. So we don't want Shroomish out there. Tabor would be good, but it doesn't have wing attack yet. There we go, got Streamish. Yeah, I want Tabor to get wing attack as well, so we will be... There's a lot of stuff. I want Tabor to evolve, for one. I want him to learn wing attack. And we want Stardust to evolve, we want Brendan to evolve. And then the team's going to have a little... Yeah, it's a bit of a power spike when that does happen. Roselia. First time I've seen one of those. I always used to really want one. For some reason, I always think they were like really good. I know Roselia is a decent Pokemon, but I'd always thought they were better than what they actually are. Better since obviously it gets Roserade, but also I used to think because the sprite was quite big in this, I always think they were really tall, but obviously they're really small instead. So that's that easily done. And we're getting an evolution in this episode already. Stardust is evolving. Already made a big difference to the team, I think. And he will be getting a chance to evolve now. There we go. We've got ourselves a Linoon. I think it's an underrated Pokemon, Linoon. I think because Zigzagoon's so common, Linoon does get overlooked. And to be honest, I do really think it's a decent Pokemon. Let's look at the stats that we've just gained from that. So Linoon, while I'm thinking about it, let's have a look at the nature again. So Lonely Nature, that's boosted attack as well. So that is actually lowers defense, boosted attack. So yeah, that's good. That's even better. So he's really going to be a good choice to have. 39 attack. So that is, I mean, what have we got? What have we got otherwise? Though Brendan's not evolved. But you look at, there you go, 18 attack, right, it's different. 59 attack though with Skypen is very good. It's just, he's not really using it yet. And then Tabor's just a little bit weak. But he gets stabbed with all these normal type moves as well, so this is good. I want to put, we'll switch out though. We'll put Brendan and Tabor in because I want these guys to get some experience because these are the ones I want to get to evolve next. Because it's all happening like really close together. So plus the mine again. This is going to be so annoying. Do I even bother leech seeding? I'm going to leech seed this. Just because Brendan doesn't tend to do much damage at the minute, so neither does Tabor either. So leech seeding both of them is probably a good idea. I did think Tabor would do more damage than that, if I'm honest with you. We'll leech seed both of them. I mean, they're not doing much, to be fair, but it's just annoying. Like I say, we get a crit there, which is nice. Like I say, they're not doing much, but we're just not doing much damage ourselves. And I know I've got Skype and Stardust in the back, which could, you know, easily get rid of these. But like I said, I want to level up the other guys as well because I don't want them to fall behind because more chance of us losing them if they fall behind and while they're still weak. We may lose them, and I don't want that to happen because at the minute I know we've got a bit of a crossover with Tabor and Skypen's weakness, but I think we're not doing too bad, to be honest, with our team that we've kind of had to rebuild. We're going to have to Mega Drain now, though. I'm not going to Mega Drain that. I'll Mega Drain the Mining, and then we'll bite the Plusle. Because it's starting to growl now, so Tackle's obviously not going to do much. I mean, it didn't anyway, but it's trying to save some Mega Drain PP. We get a crit there, which is... Oh, nice, level 19. I'm sure these two evolve at the same level. I'm sure it's both level 22. So, like I say, once that's happened, I don't think we've got a bad team at all, to be honest. I really don't. Let's just bite. Let's not mess around. Let's just bite. And I'm messing around with tackle, but you know, job done. I'm surprised we've done 2 double battles with Plusle and Minor. The first one, obviously, by the way, had 2 sets of them, and we actually did really well not to get paralysed. Look, I don't want to. These guys with these Pokemon, I'm not interested in talking to you, for one, and 2, I'm not interested in fighting you again. So let's switch over to Tabork. Who's ringing me? This is Isabel. I can't wait to tell you about my darling Pokemon. Plus, you must listen to this. It's about my darling Plusle. Whenever anyone picks it up, it leaps straight at you, straight into my arms. Oh, could there be anything more blissful? Oh, it feels so heavenly. I'm so glad I could share some of my happiness with you. Well, I must be going. Bye. Isn't that the one we just fought? She's ringing me up already. One thing I do want to do, actually, is it's still got pick up as an ability. It's just a waste. If it's old knife, it's not going to pick anything up anyway. And it's just, yeah, it's just a bit of a waste, really. But let's fight this guy. Yeah, I don't really know why she was ringing me. I've only just given her my number. Well, exchanged. Ah, Skitty. I know what's coming with Skitty, and I'm not willing to take the chance. Luckily, I have a female Skype on the team, which cannot be seduced by its attractiveness and ability. So yeah, we're not doing that, because apparently in this game they did not recognise that these guys can actually like each other, which is not very nice at all. But it helps for us to not get done by tracked, so you know, whatever. Oh my god, everyone wants my number. Miguel. Okay, Miguel. Aha, we have a fisherman. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. Let's go Tabor, because I want. Yeah, let's go Tabor. I know Shroom would be the better one, but I just want to get Tabor up there as well. Magikarp level 5, nice and easy. He doesn't have 6, so this isn't the 6 Magikarp guy that annoys everyone in every game. What does he have though? He has a tentacle. Okay, I think I made the right choice with Tabor, at least, because it would have been a bit annoying with Brendan, because being weak to poison and Mega Drain not being super effective, and being able to be poisoned as well would have been annoying. So flinch, nice. Let's keep that going. Doing a good job, and a crit as well. Top it off, nice. What we got next? Last is a Magikarp again. How much does like Astonish do? Does it do because I want to save some bite PP. I don't want to have to go back to the Pokemon Center. It does enough. It does enough for me. I don't really know, right? I don't know if there's a reason why the tiers that come up on Astonish go differently on each one. Like they different whenever you use it. Like they go different ways. I mean, they're gonna go the same way, like left and right, but like in different patterns. I don't really know if that has a meaning at all, but I wondered about that. What are you saying? If you cross the sea from here, it'll be a shortcut to Odell. Fufu. Why is he sounding like so sinister by it? Like it's some information that he shouldn't be telling everyone. That's useful, isn't it? Yeah, it's kind of useful. I know this at some point this becomes like that. I can't remember what the cave's called. If you do know, obviously, please feel free to leave a comment. But it's in Fire Red and Leaf Green as well. It's the cave where you do some events or something, and you can catch some Johto Pokemon in there. Other than that, it's just Zubat. I can't remember what it's called. Like I say, if anyone does remember, please feel free to drop a comment in there. But anyway, let's carry on. Tabok and Brendan. I'll tell you what I am going to do. I know it sounds a bit silly, but I'm gonna put a potion on Tabok because why not? In fact, these guys tend to have electric Pokemon, so I'm tempted to not use Tabok at all. I might just go Stardust and Brendan just to cover that. Those guys are like the guitarists, aren't they, or something? And they tend to have electric Pokemon. And we don't risk things in this playthrough anymore. We don't do that. Kip will always be remembered for warning me about stuff like this. And remembering to use Auron Berries and stuff. Okay, so he's got a Voltorb and a Makuhita, which I don't like seeing these guys because these killed Kip. So I want to get rid of that thing. I'm not going to double team it, but I'm going to try and get rid of it with Stardust. Yes, go. Bye. Get out of my run. It'd be very good to have on the team, but not very good to fight against. Hariyama's probably going to be the same as well. So, do you know what? I'm just going to go with Tackle, to be honest. I think Tackle should be good. Yeah, it is. Sonic Boom. See, Sonic Boom's very annoying early game because taking 20 HP every turn is quite a lot this early on in the game still, so I don't really like that. The kid can rock. The one-man show is ruined. It will be with Voltorb because Voltorb's not good. So let's use another potion on Brendan just to keep us going. And then let's swap, shall we? Let's put Tabor back in. Because we need to get some levels. PP up. I'll save that. I'll save that for like an Earthquake or Ice Beam, stuff like that. I mean, Mega Drain could probably be useful for it, but I don't know if I'll keep on to that till the end of the game, so don't want to use it too early. We'll grab some of these berries while they're here. Can't have enough berries. Especially in a Nuzlocke, though, to be fair. It's our only way of healing and doing stuff in battle, so very useful. And let's move on, shall we, to the Trick House. Did I call it a Trick House earlier, or did I call it Battle Tent? I can't remember. Anyway, so we'll walk into here, and you're being watched by this shining light here that we're going to talk to. Grr. How did you know I could seal myself beneath this deck? You're sharp. I mean, to be fair, if you lay down under a desk like that, then you're gonna get seen. Like, it's not hiding very well. For I'm the greatest living mystery of a man in all of Hoenn. They call me the Trick Master. Glad to meet you. You've come to challenge my Trick House, haven't you? That's why you're here, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay, calm down. Calm down. I am here to do that. Consider your challenge accepted. Enter through the scroll there and let your challenge commence. I shall be waiting in the back. So I think with this is it just goes through when you get new HMs. I think it then resets, so it uses those HMs. So this one's cut. So you work your way through here, and I think he gives you a rare candy at the end, which, as you probably know, I don't really need in this. So anyway, let's get it underway. We've got an Oddist to start with. Very annoying indeed, but let's just get some biting done on this thing. Okay, we need to hopefully get some flinches because I don't want to be paralysed. Flinch, nice. Stun Spore. Okay. So we do get Stun Spored, which is not good. Nice. We get through the paralysis. I'll probably switch. I could do with getting some bite PP back, to be honest, couldn't I? But we're in the trick room now, so it's not happening. So Oddish is down. Tabork. Don't know if Tabork's going to be any good for another fight. We'll check his PP. That's so strange. Let's check anyway. 10 PP. Okay, it should be fine for another fight. So do I cut this way or do I go the other way? I don't know. I've cut that and I'm going to go this way now. Didn't need to go that way in the end. Let's fight you. I think this is the way to the end, so I'm going to fight this guy and go back. So, I've got Zigzagoon. Let's see if we can deal with that. 10 PP. Can we deal with at least one of them? Okay. No, we're getting sand attacked. This is not what we need, alright? We don't need this. Come on. Bite through it. Bite through the sand attacks. This is so annoying. Don't do this to me. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Hang on a minute. 1 second. Oh, it prevents flinching. For some reason I thought it had keen eye, but oh, that's I think. Well, it's not. I'm gonna go Stardust. It's not him anyway, so because if it's gonna keep using Sand Attack, I want to get rid of this thing, and we're gonna use your own evolutionary line against this horrible trainer, and dispatch of that. See, you know what? It was a really, really good choice, to be honest, to go with Stardust. I think, yeah, I'm really happy that I've done it now. So anyway, let's switch Brendan in, because Tabork's running out of bite PP. We've got a train here. So these scrolls are what you pick up I think they memorize something off the scrolls, and then it lets you get through the door at the end. Skitty. I'm not going to hit the Skitty though. I'm going to Mega Drain it. So it shouldn't get done by its ability. It's a cute charm where it attracts. If you hit it physically, you can be attracted to it. So anyway, that's good. We get to level 21. Nice, nice indeed. I'm thinking, do I go Tabork? No, because if it, I'm going to Stardust again. Because if it stun spores and leech seeds and stuff, I know. Well, if it stun spores anyway, it's going to be really annoying. I want to get rid of it. I know it's got effect spore, so okay, it's fine. It didn't work. Yeah, just get rid of it. It's annoying. Okay, we get the effect spore there, which is fine. What have we got next? A Marrow. Okay, I don't really want to go Tabork again. I think it's going to take too long to get rid of it, so let's go Brendan, the obvious choice for that. I want Tabork to level up, if I do, because I want him to evolve. I think If we could get him evolved before May, that would be good, but I don't think that's going to happen now. Couple of levels, I don't think there's enough trainers left to do that, so it's what it is. We fight with what we've got. So in fact, the way Stardust is going, he'll probably sweep the lot himself. Anyway, as it is, we're fighting this lass and getting rid of her marrow. Nice job done there, lovely stuff. Let's use a paralyze here, because I think there's still more. I don't know if there's any more trains in here. Well, there is one more before May, I believe. No, there's no more trainers in here. So there's one before May, I think, and then we'll do that. We'll fight May, and then because we heal before we go to May, then instead of healing, coming back, and all that stuff. So we got Orange Mail, which I don't care for because, to be honest, I won't be trading any Pokemon to share the mail with. So that's that really. Who we got in front here? We've got Brendan. Let's keep Brendan in front for the time being. I didn't read the script. What? I did all. I got there, I fought the train, I stood right in front of it, and then didn't bother reading it. I bet people was like wondering what is he doing. So we memorised the message on the scroll. We go through here. Wrote down the secret code. Trickmaster is fabulous. And here he is. At the end, we have done it. Ah, you've made it to me. You're sharp. It took me all night to plant all those trees. You're almost my equal in greatness by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places. Fine. You've earned this reward. A rare candy to add to the collection. Scrub that smug smirk from your face. It's much too early to think you've won. I'll make new tricks to stump you. I will. You may mock me only when you're done. Come back for the next exciting installment. We probably will. I don't know. We maybe do. I don't know. We'll see. If we're passing and there's a new one, we might do it. But anyway, let's head on. I don't know how he's got all this building in that. Look at that. How is all of that in there? Because that was massive inside. I don't have a bike, so I'll take a leisurely walk on the road. Good for you. I'm not going to risk any wild Pokemon encounters. We're going to use a repel. What do we have here? What are you guarding? A dire hit. Okay. What are you saying? I found some cool Pokemon in the grass around here. What have you found? Because I found an Oddish and it's not very good. Well, you know, it could be better. And are they in this area? I don't know. I don't feel like they are. I've only got 3 Mega Drains left. Probably not a good idea to go with Brendan. We should get the job done. As long as we don't miss. Because now we've had our accuracy dropped. Okay, he doesn't miss. Nice. Nice job. Job 1 done of 2. I'd like one of those. I would like one of those. What have we got? Electrike. Okay. This is job 4 Stardust. It's Thunderwave me. Of course it has. Of course it has. Why wouldn't it? Why would it not Thunderwave me? Yeah, you're annoying, but we got the job done. So go back and heal, and then we will take on our rival on the infamous 110 rival battle, which I think is because, like, you know, to get a middle stage evolution at this stage, and starter evolution anyway, is actually pretty good. So compared to what you might have. You'll have your middle stage starter, but what other Pokemon would you have that's evolved at this point? You know, you could have more, obviously, if you train them to be. Like, I could have Brendan evolved, I could have Tabawk evolved, but I don't. So anyway, enough of that. We're gonna go with, straight off the bat, we're gonna go with, I think, do I go Brendan or no? We're gonna go Stardust. He is gonna be quite good in this fight, I think. In fact, what I'm thinking now. I'm actually doing some thinking before I go into a fight. I'm sure she's got a Slugman that's probably got Flame Body, and I'm thinking if that happens, I could have something that could deal with that, and I don't. So, but I may just take a risk and go for it anyway. But let's see. Let's go for it. I'm going for brute force, which I did last time. It didn't work, but I'm hoping we get good now. We've got a good team. Stardust, I think, can power through this. Hi, Magpie. Long time no see. While I was searching for other Pokemon, my Pokemon grew stronger. So, how about a little battle? Sure. Hopefully, it's just a little battle and not anything more than that. Now, I notice that I'm going brute force. I am risking it by doing that, but like I say, the typings are not in our favour, especially with like Grovyle. But what I'm thinking is, she's got the Wingull to start with. We can get rid of that. Nice. That's one down. The only real obstacle left, I think, is this Slugma if we get burned. I think we can one-shot it, but if we get burned, we are in a bit of trouble. Okay, we do one shot. Nice. Okay, we don't get burned. Okay, so we're fine. If we get burned, our attack gets halved. Then that's when Grovyle is going to be a bit of a problem. Now, I don't think Grovyle will be a problem for us. We'll see. Yeah, we take that pretty well. Oh, nice. 3-1 hits. I mean, it does not get any better than that. I was actually genuinely worried that if Stardust got burnt and he couldn't do enough damage, that we would have been in a bit of trouble because the types aren't on our favour. Brendan wouldn't have been able to do much. Tabot wouldn't be able to do much. And to be fair, Skypant wouldn't have had much to do either. So, really good. Yikes, you're better than I expected. Do you know what? I'm better than what I expected as well. Magpie, you've been busy training too, haven't you? I think you deserve a reward. The item finder. Okay, I mean, it's not bad. That's an item finder. Try it out. If there's an item that's not visible, it emits a sound. Okay, Magpie, let's meet again. I know it's a little silly coming from me, but I think you should train a lot harder for the next time. It is a bit silly. I've just won it all your Pokemon, so yeah, you're talking nonsense there. Skypant's not seen much, but to be fair, Skypant is at a good place at the minute, so I'm not really bothered about getting an item there. Great Ball. I'm not really bothered about using her just yet, but we have a double battle here that's probably got an electric type in, so why have I switched Brendan? Don't know. We're going to go Brendan and Stardust for this. Oh, creepy guys, man. Anyway, yeah, that went really well. Stardust has been a great choice to bring into this. A really good choice. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. Let's Mega Drain the Lombre. Seen a Lombre for the first time. Do like Lombre. I wish I could have got a Lotad when we get paralysed. Nice. When we had the chance, but we didn't. I messed that up. I could have actually got one because the encounter that on the patch of grass where you first get Lotad, if I'd have gone to that, the first encounter I did get was a Lotad. So Nature Powers, Stun Spore, of course it is, because one Pokemon being paralysed isn't enough. We need both of them to be paralysed, so to make it even harder. So that's nice. Nature power against stun spore. And stun. Oh, God, what is happening? Please just hit through. You can one-shot the Voltorb. Just hit through it. You can do this. You can do this. Come on. I don't want this to be the fight that takes the longest out of all the ones we've had in this episode. Nice. Alright, does it one shot? Brendan's paralysed. Let's Mega Drain the Voltorb and we'll headbutt that just in case the range doesn't quite go in our favour. I mean, Brendan should be able to finish that anyway, but it's absorbed as well. I mean, it's not going to do a lot, but makes a little bit of a difference. Okay, we get the headbutt off. Nice. Lombre's down. Can we get next done? Voltorb, please. What we got next? We got a Nuzlocke. Annoying. Okay, we're nice. We get the Voltorb. That should finish the Voltorb. Nice. That's the job done again. 22. Nice. This could be evolution time. Headbutt. We'll take that. We'll definitely take that over tackle. It's just a much better move. So yeah, we'll definitely take that. So let's go double headbutt, shall we? Okay, no, we won't. We won't do any. We won't do any headbutts today. Sorry about that. And headbutts obviously off the menu. Nice. Oh, come on. This is... Just hit the thing. Hit it. Why has it got Harden anyway? I mean, well, it's probably from C-Dot, but like, it's just weird. Nuzlocke having it. 22. Nice, nice, nice. Go away. Don't want to talk to you anymore. Don't like you. I don't want your number. No way. I mean, to be fair, it was both. Oh no, it's not 22. Is it 23 that Brendan evolves? Could be 23. I'm just saying 22 all this time, and I think it might be 23. Anyway, let's paralyze, heal this away, and then I think it's time for a bit of a team change, isn't it? Let's go, not like that. Let's go Skypant and Tabor. Let's get these guys in. Let's get these guys in for a bit of fighting time. The foe can be made helpless by paralyzing it or causing it to sleep. Yes, we know that because it's just happened to us. Thank you. Aha, you guys are hiding an item, aren't you? Let's do this, shall we? Sorry about that. Anyway, let's get into it, shall we? So what do we got here? Aberrate and Magnemite. And Magnemite's a bit annoying, but we might have to double on that, to be fair, because I might have like Thunder Shock or something, so we don't want to risk anything. So that's let's bite this thing. Hidden power. I wouldn't have thought it's going to do too much. No, it's not. Don't know what type it is, but it hasn't done a lot. I suppose I'm kind of metal sound. Special defense has dropped harshly. We're going to power through. Nice, nice, good damage. Oh, come on. Magnemite flinched. Okay, that's good. So let's just bite the Abra and finish that off. Abra's gone. Magnemite will be gone. Job done. Everyone's happy. Nice, nice, nice. Very good. Nice work. We did the job. We got the business done in the end. Okay. Sorry about that. I had to pause the recording now. I've actually had to record this last bit separately. So sorry again for the jump. But let's move on, and I'm sure there's a Pokeball there. Nice. We're close to Mauville now, so I mean we can use the item finder if I wanted to, but not really too bothered. Let's go. Let's stick Tabork up front because I think there's probably one more trainer battle left. That's not the sign saying repulse effect wore off. So yeah, here we go. This is the cycling road again. So let's talk to this guy. Probably be the last battle of the episode, and we'll be into Mauville. So we'll let Tabork see us out, hopefully. Tentacle, so I think we've made the right choice there. I was hoping to probably get him to level 22 when he evolves, but yeah, it's just not really coming up against Pokemon that he's good against at the minute. Maybe when he gets Wing Attack, but I think that's like level 21, so it's only like one level difference. But I think picking Stardust and using him has just helped us not maybe lean on Tabor as much as we were doing, because he was being used a fair bit. So yeah, that's probably why as well. Anyway, we've got a Whalmer, which is seeing that for the first time. I did used to quite like Whalmer actually. I don't know why. It's got a rollout, so that's a bit annoying. Yeah, we don't want to mess with that, do we? We don't want to mess with that. Let's just go Stardust, see if we can take this out before it starts building a real rollout. Because this could get quite bad. Did forget it as rollout, and I should know that because they use it quite regular. Well, we'll keep Stardust out, who's actually become probably at the minute our best team member. So yeah, as I said before, very, very pleased with what we're doing with Stardust. I'll probably leave him out because I just don't see the point swapping for a Tentacle. Sorry. Sorry if you can hear the tapping around here. The dog's just decided he wants to play. So that is Fisherman Dale sorted out. So what do we have? We have some berries here. Nanab berries. And we'll pick these up because all of them will come in handy for sure. Maybe not all of them, say, but you never know, do you? So pick them all up. What are you saying, old timer? The two roads are one above, one below. A road each for people and Pokemon. Perhaps that is the right and fair. No, I think we should all be together, to be honest. Wouldn't it be great to ride a bike at full speed on a cycling road? I don't know. We haven't done it yet. Got an item here we'll just pick up quick before we heal up and end the episode. We'll leave Tabork in front because I do want him to evolve next. That's what I do really need. But here we are in Mauville. It's, even though it's not too far away from Slateport, there's been a lot to do in this episode, so it has took up all our time. Sorry. So I think it's a good place to finish. So in this episode we have, well, we started off by catching ourselves a Oddish we named Backup. As the name says, it's a backup probably for Shroomish. In the event we need that, but hopefully we don't. We also made it here to Mauville, on the way fighting plenty of trainers, going through the first Trick House puzzle, and fighting our rival May, which actually went really well because at the start of the video we introduced a new team member, Stardust, a Zigzagoon that we caught, the second Pokemon I think we caught in this run, into the team. He's now a Linoon, and he's been a great addition since we added him into the team in this episode. So that will be all for this one. In the next episode, we will be exploring a bit more of Mauville, doing the few trainings on each of the routes. We've got like Verdant Turf we can go to as well, or stuff like that. So maybe even get a chance to do the Mauville gym and fight Watson, which I've been quite dreading, to be honest, because the team's not looking good for that. But with the new addition to the team, I think we've got a good chance. So hopefully we do anyway. But if you have enjoyed this episode, please like the video, subscribe to the channel and all that stuff. And thanks to everyone who has been enjoying the series so far and watching along. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye for now.